the Venezianico Arsenale. Yeah, I picked the purple. It's the most bold, I think, of the colorways available for this model. So, you know how I am, man. I like my color. I like the bold. And I think they nailed the purple. I ended up putting on the included, I don't know if it's included with the purchase if you buy one, but it's included with the spec'd out package they sent to me, this rubber strap, which I have to say was a pain in the butt to get this installed. It wasn't hard to take the bracelet off. It's literally just one screw cap, and then there's a bar going all the way across. Once you unscrew that cap, then you take your spring bar tool and you push it out, and it slides right out, and the bracelet comes off. But getting it lined up with this strap was a pain in the butt. I was able to get it, and there was a technique I employed, but it just took patience. So I'm sure it'll be the exact same way when I go to put the bracelet back on. But honestly, it wears so dang good with this, and it really just pulls all the purple together. As good and as elegant as the bracelet is, I like it on this strap. So that little speck keeps bugging me. Okay, I did take some outside shots. I will include those here. And I also just recorded a little map that kind of comes with the watch, and it shows the areas of inspiration. I will include that here. Just wanted to point out, this came with the watch. I think it comes with all their watches, but it's really cool. It's a complete map layout of the inspiration for the watches as well. They're all legitimate areas or things from different time periods that all kind of tie it together. And you can see there's a lot of vacancies here, so there's a lot of opportunity still to be had within this region. Okay, now back to the watch. 40 millimeter case. The lug to lug, if you can call it that, is, I measure 44.5 millimeter. And again, you have those screw pins. The thickness, I measure the watch thickness at 9.11 millimeter. Incredibly thin. And there's many reasons why they did that. They went with a really thin case back that's held down with 6 screws. Awesome ornate case back, showing the inspiration for this watch, as well as indicated on that map. They went with a very nice slim sapphire crystal and bezel action here, and the movement inside is one of the thinnest movements you can get on the open market. It's a Miyota 9029, and they removed, or just didn't include, the seconds hand. There's no running seconds on this, but they capped off the center post. Nice little attention to detail. So how do you know if the watch is running? You can kind of hear it if you hold it up to your ear. You know, you have the rotor, and you can just set the time. I set the time a few hours ago, and it's keeping time just fine. So do you really need the seconds hand? No, you don't need the seconds hand. Is it helpful to have the seconds hand to see if your watch is running? Yes, I guess, but you don't really use it for timekeeping. Most of us don't. We want to know what time it is. So it's more of a, I usually look at the seconds hand as, yes, the watch is running. But if you wind this and you set the time, then it's running. 5.6 millimeter signed screw down crown, keeping the 50 meter water resist. Yeah, it's a kind of a lower water resist, but I think that's part of just trying to get this thing so dang thin. Like I said, really nice case back, excellent hardware, excellent attention to detail in production. It is a very quality feeling watch. The big draw on this thing is going to be, other than the overall design, but those dials. The dials all have the Coats de Genève striping that is typically used on the movement panels, you know, in the assembly, the bridges and everything. You usually see that on the movements. In this case, we see it on the dial, and it looks stunning, and it just really helps the colors just come to life. So against that nice, sharp, polished handset. There's no loom on this, so we're not going to have a loom shot. But I also want to show you the bracelet, which I didn't even peel the plastic off yet. But I can do that right now. Maybe. Are you kidding me? Oh, okay. Those were just the end caps. I didn't size the bracelet because I wanted to try it on that strap. But the bracelet beveled off really nice and just has an immediate taper down. And then butterfly clasp, which, you know, it's not my favorite. But when you have integrated bracelets, that's pretty much the norm. So very good feeling bracelet. And I'm sure once that's sized up, it feels great. But I really like it on the strap. It pairs so good with the color. And like I said, there's safer colors to pick, but there's just, I don't see the fun in that. I'm going with the purple on this one. The blue looks really good too, but that purple just looks nuts. Price point on them, they're $800. So I know it might be up there a little bit. I know a lot of people like to keep it down a little bit, but you're looking at, this is a complete ground up design, and that costs money to develop stuff like that. I like that they put their name down below. There's no printing on the dial. It's pretty cool. It's just that Venezianico down there, hello, and then their logo applied up top. So thanks for watching, and big thanks to Venezianico for sending this over for me to check out so you guys get to see it too. And I'll catch you on the next video.